I think it was 1975, 76 when Rocky came out. You remember Rocky? I remember my dad came home. I don't know if you remember this, but the first Rocky was not a blockbuster at the beginning. Nobody heard of it. Nobody knew what it was. It was kind of a sleeper. And it slowly built and became this iconic thing. By part two, it was a blockbuster. But the first one came out and it was kind of quiet. My dad came home and he said, Brad, I was like 10 years old. He said, Brad, you want to go see this movie with me over at the mall? It's called Rocky. Starts off kind of slow, but man, by the end, you're going to love it. I said, okay, so just me and Dad went to the mall, and we said, I still remember this. Me and like 6 other people were in the theater, and we sat in the back. Yeah, Rocky, 6 people. We're in the back, and it starts, and I'm like, Dad, come on. I don't understand this guy. He's a bum. What's this about? Slow. Oh, he's mean to people. He works for some loan shark. He's beating people up. What is this about? But as it went on, by the end of the movie, all 6 of us in this theater are like, yeah, go Rocky! And you're feeling every punch, and you're like, just keep standing up, man. Just make it to the end of the fight. And the bell goes off, and you're like, yeah! And they said, yeah, I watched the first 10 minutes of the first Rocky. I shut it off. It was kind of boring. I'd be like, what? You're crazy. You gotta go to the end. You gotta see the whole thing. You gotta see him go all 15 rounds. And then part 2. You gotta watch part 2 because he wins. He beats Apollo Creed. It's amazing. They both fall down, and Rocky's the only one that ends up getting back up. And then in part 3, you gotta watch part 3. Clubber Lang. You know, Mickey dies, and Rocky loses the eye of the tiger, right? He loses the eye of the tiger. He can't find it, and he gets beat. And then Apollo has to come and train him and help him rediscover the eye of the tiger, and he beats Clubber Lang in the end. And then, Ivan Drago, I must break you. Oh, it's like this rock of a man. He kills Apollo Creed. Remember that in the first 10 minutes? I have to fast forward through that. I can't even watch it. It's so sad. I can just, But Rocky goes to Russia, and he wears this big coat, and he's pulling chains and logs in the snow, and he's working out, and he beats him. It was right in the middle of the Cold War. Remember that? And he's like, you know, I know that you guys didn't like me none as much neither, but as the fight went on, I kind of thought you kind of liked me, and I kind of liked you, and it was this amazing moment, right?
And I just want to say thanks to Apollo for fighting me, Apollo. I want to thank Mickey for training me. Most of all, I want to thank God. Except for my kid being born. This is the greatest night in the history of my life. I just want to say